just occurs to me that one really helpful way to open up the space at the bottom of the in-breath is by doing a little bit of chanting first. It just changes the breath, and the breath is more intentional and as you chant, and just, I know enough of you that are familiar with sitting with me love chanting, but I'm also aware that there's always some percentage, and as soon as they hear the word chanting, they go, oh my God. So if that's you, you'll just have to get over it. Because chanting's brilliant. It's so good. I mean, just physiologically. Never mind the words and all that. If you're not on board with the words, it doesn't matter. You can go, and you'll get a lot of the benefit. Right? It just opens up the throat and the chest and the whole of the central channel, and particularly the belly. So we'll chant for a few minutes before we go into the meditation, and see if you can, let your attention be in your low, low belly as you chant. Low means like below your navel, right? Way, way below your navel. We could just chant ah, but I'd like to chant the essence line of the Heart Sutra, because it has these kind of resonances with evoking the vastness and the goneness and the mysteriousness of death. So I think I'm just going to start and you'll just join in, because some of you already know it and are familiar with it with me, and it has 4 parts. And if you don't know it, if you don't feel like you get the words, please just make sound. Right, so it's the actual words are gate gate parasangate bodhiswaha. And then the next line is a kind of poetic rendering of that in English. Gone, gone, gone beyond. Awake beyond the great beyond. And the next line is another rendering, but it's a little more literal. Gone, gone, completely gone. Dissolved into everything. Awake, right here. And the 4th line is kind of points to some of the implications of all of that. All forms are empty. All form is gone. All forms are radiant. All form is love. Gate, gate, para gate, para sangate, bodhiswaha. Gone, gone, gone beyond, awake beyond, the great beyond. Gone, gone, completely gone, dissolved into everything, awake right here. All forms are empty, all form is gone, all forms are radiant, all form is love. Gate, gate, paragate, parasangate, bodhiswaha. Gone, gone, gone beyond, awake beyond, the great beyond. Gone, gone, completely gone, dissolved into everything, awake right here. All forms are empty, all form is gone, all forms are radiant, all form is love. Gate, gate, paragate, parasangate, bodhiswaha. gone beyond, awake beyond, the great beyond, gone, gone, completely gone, dissolved into everything, awake right here. All forms are empty, all form is gone. All forms are radiant, all form is love. Gate, gate, para gate, para sangate, bodhiswaha. Gone, gone, gone beyond, awake beyond, the great beyond, gone, gone, completely gone, dissolved into everything, awake right here. All forms are empty, all form is gone, all forms are radiant, all form is love. As you settle into the silence after the sound, into the aliveness of body, let your attention be down in your belly. Down where you feel the very first muscular movement of the in-breath that then swells through your torso. Down where you feel the very last softening of the out-breath, releasing. And see if you can just stay down here. Down in your belly. Through that still point at the end of the out-breath, however brief or long it might be. Letting your attention inhabit your lower belly as if it's a dark space, deep space. Or vast space, out of which the in-breath emerges and into which the out-breath fades. And keep letting your attention just gather and settle down in your belly. Staying in your belly as you feel the expansion and swelling of the in-breath. Resting into your belly through the relaxation, the softening, the fading of the out-breath. And staying present, staying awake in that moment of stillness, that moment where everything stops. Comes to rest. In that open space at the end of the out-breath. And as we sit here, what if you were to offer everything? Offer just the aliveness of this bodily moment. Offer the flickering of your thought life, the ideas and images and interpretations. What if you were to offer everything into that open space? What if you were to let these bodily tensions that you might sense, if you were to let them dissolve into the space at the bottom of the out-breath? What if you were to let this thought and this thought and this thought, what if you were to just let them all die into the space below the out-breath? What if you were to really let go? To rest your sense of yourself into that open space, that deep space. What if each breath and the space at the bottom of each breath was an invitation to dissolve, to rest, to disappear? Soft belly, deep space. The rising of the in-breath and the fading of the out-breath. And the stopping between breaths. as if our experience takes birth with each in-breath, the enlivening of the cells, the forming of ideas, the appearing of images. And your experience takes birth, gains momentum, and gets expressed. And as in-breath turns to out-breath, how easily we can get hooked into that momentum, keep reaching for and pushing at that momentum. And that's what we tend to do by habit, and yet by practice, here's the invitation to just ride the momentum. To allow the fading, the coming to peace, the coming to rest. The entering into silence, stillness, space. So the remaining few minutes of the sitting, please just keep sensing into this mysterious space at the bottom of the out-breath. Keep orientating to letting everything come to rest. Keep noticing that however much you allow everything to stop, the in-breath, the birthing, the enlivening, the expanding keeps happening all by itself. May we embrace the comings and goings of experience. May we be unafraid of empty space. May we befriend depth and darkness. In the service of us really living fully and dying freely.